Gets another first blood for Red Reserve.
Both teams favoring A early on. Red Reserve just doing it a lot better on offense. Joe, not that far off streaks very early in this game. Method's in a predicament. Well, peaks quick enough.
And now he's trying to hold the angle versus the sniper.
Oh, almost pre-fires him. He got 2 in there.
I mean, this is a round that Red Reserve should win every single time, especially now in a 4v2, 20 seconds left. Methods, okay, somehow evening things back out.
It's wild, the fact he was locked down there with the sniper and still manages to get a couple of kills, but now it's all on Gunless. Not enough time, nothing he can do. Will end up dropping 2 early round victories for Red Reserve.
And just as important as well, look who gets this final kill. It's Joe. He has not been stopped on this streak.
He was, what, 175 off last we saw?
Yep.
So he's got to be very, very close.
So Red Reserve now, you put Joe back in your same position at cabin wall. Maybe you scared off Rise Nation from pushing this side. The biggest thing, he, 1, can't get sniped, 2, can't die to a nade. So he absolutely does put on Hunker. And look, yeah, Rise Nation are going to change some things up here on offense.
See if Joe is able to get that kill, but so many stuns and nades coming in. His teammate has to back up. Joe tag gets away with his life.
They've got him pinned. They've got him pinned.
They're at least able to call it his position. They got to make sure they get this. They know he's getting very close to streak. Somehow still alive. Eventually,
oh my God,
surely he's going to drop. There we go.
But that I love from Rise Nation. They put all their focus towards killing him because they know they have him pinned. He's the closest to streaks. Now they just trade for the rest of this round.
Yeah, if you know his location, he needs to die before you do anything.
Yes. Rise should now just plant the bomb A, and Maven, if they win this round, they stop Joe from getting a single streak. All things considered, they set themselves up for a chance to come back in this game.
Yeah, I know it's still very, very early, but you got pretty cleanly destroyed in the first couple of rounds. Here, you handle everything you need to. But rated, there's somebody that's going to clutch this. He is one that can definitely do it. Typically, you know, you talk about him having a loud class, but with the change to footsteps, a lot easier to make this type of play with the armor division. Oh, needs to hit 1 more bullet there onto Gunless. TJ wants to get his head peeled, but able to tag him up and back down. Both players, I think, currently one shot.
No, bigger thing here is the time. TJ, such a smart search and destroy player. He knows they're both weak. He knows there's only 16 seconds left. He just falls right back towards middle lane, hides outside cabin. If his teammate dies, Rated would need to sprint right at cabin, and if TJ's in there and he gets the kill, he can still hop the bomb. But if TJ's out near middle lane, he gives himself an out to be able to run away, play the clock. He knows he only has to check it once. Smart play by him not to ego chow.
I just got worried. Yeah, I got worried that 1 second. We know how fast the FG can kill. He peeked window for a moment. I thought he was in trouble, but no, he makes the right play, gets away. All right. 0 last time on offense. Got an opening pick towards the A site with the sniper rifle. This time he's looking at you.
They're trying to single him out. They hit him with a stun, now with a nade. He gets backed up. They've got every lane watched. This is very similar to a TK type setup. We know how good they are at this map.
Nice snap from Joe. Joe might have got a little bit of help there, but 2 fantastic kills.
And now in a 4v2 again. Should be a free plant for Red Reserve. Oh, Looney, his chance to try to give his team an opportunity to win this round is a whiff.
Yep, he hits that. He at least maybe can make a play. Now it's going to be all on the flanker and TJ. And I think TJ just got the worst timing.
I just heard 0 yell his call out, so he's going to be dead in 2, 1. There he goes. Red Reserve stop the bleeding and go up 3-1.
That's one of those situations. I mean, they were in trouble anyway, but if he spots them mid-map, maybe he can make something happen.
So what's funny is, where Gunless, I believe that just was, in mid-ruins, that's where Theory plays for TK. Theory was the only player on his team with under like a 1.5 on this map. He actually had a 0.8, and it's because a lot of times that's what happens in mid-ruins. You get overwhelmed, you get naded, you're the bait.
Yeah.
There, you can't have Methods get 2-pieced right after. He needs to either go to the top mid-ruins area and kind of hold that top area of cover. He tries to sprint out to the bomb and just gets peeled immediately.
Pressure is coming. Everybody flying mid. Methods drops. Can they trade out the kill? Somehow, Josh stays up for a little bit, but ultimately ends up going in the favor of Rise Nation. They're going to get a quick plant, 3v2. It's all going to fall to Rated and Joe to try and make a play here.
And wow,
all right.
Gunless.
All right.
Okay. Feeling confident, decides to challenge the gunfight. Sees the second. With the player one shot, that's an easy kill. Rise Nation win offense. This time it was just an all-out assault on the B site. So they try an all-out assault on A. Joe 3-pieces them, they lose the first round. They do an all-out assault on middle. They win. They do an all-out assault on B. They win. What will they do the next time on offense? We'll have to see. But first, they got to try to win this defensive round to tie the game, Maven.
And Gunless, man, some nice shots there. The first kill he picked up kind of at the back tank. I believe that was Rated. Rated usually playing with an FG42. Maybe not the wisest play at times, but he hits the perfect shots with the PPSH, and we know with that gun, you hit your shots, it can melt at range.
Much heavier stack towards B this time for Rise. But when you have a single player, the likes of TJ, trying to hold A, you really don't have to worry too much. You can rotate when the time comes. Looney. He's got an AR watching over in Methods from top ruins, as both teams are looking for a first blood opportunity.
Yeah, it's going to fall to Methods or Looney. One watching Bell, one watching mid. It's actually Gunless sitting back behind the bomb.
That was the first blood for Rise Nation this map.
Wow. Only took 6 rounds to get there, but this could be the tying round. Joe, though, moving his way up.
Oh,
nice job just dipping down, but it leaves Gunless kind of get fried. You still have Looney at mid-view that can likely help to make a play. They'll cut him down. Rated now alone. Rated snapping onto one more. Could pull off a 1v3 very quickly here. Methods versus Rated. 25 seconds on the clock.
What did Rated just do? He's going to get God timing. Methods is spotted. Rated with the 1v3! He just snapped on that second player mid-ruins.
Wow, unbelievable stuff. And then, yeah, fortunate there with Methods kind of sprinting out to mid-map, but still hits the perfect shots, wins the one-on-one gunfight against one of the better ARs in the game right now.
I knew he won that round when he cut left into bunker. Why would you ever expect him to do that type of play and re-wrap to B? The kind of baseline strategy to expect there is he runs right to A, plants the bomb since he knows Methods is top B. Mind games from Rated gives Red Reserve an absolutely huge 2-round victory again. 2-round lead, sorry.
Well, in round number 1, we saw Joe play defense today and pick up 3 kills. This time, they're at least able to back him up all the way to cabin.
Is Looney sniping? I think he is.
We'll tell in a second.
Yep.
He is sniping. He was able to get that headshot. Get another first blood to Rise Nation.
I think they're going to try to get him in position here to try to cut down Joe. Look. Yep. Joe's not having it. Joe is not having it this game.
I said they backed up Joe. Well, Joe's back in position.
Yeah.
And find a couple of easy ones. This might be the 5th round for Red Reserve. They have a 3v2 advantage, 40 seconds on the clock. Methods, though, of Rise patrolling mid-map currently. The bomb carrier and TJ will be behind him as they're looking to develop towards B. You'll have to keep an eye on the number 7 on the minimap. Joe should get the call out, maybe come make a play. He might not even need to, though, as Zero cuts one more down. And now all falls to TJ.
The silver lining for Rise here is that TJ has the bomb. And that was not the best stun.
I think he's trying to throw it, back him up, and get the quick plant.
Yep. Objective down. Remember, you can immediately drop that bomb now with the new update. He has no idea where Joe rotated from, so he's still worried about his back. He knows there was at least one middle. Shoulder peek from middle, tags up one. Has it launched his top side. He should be dead here any second. Yep, there it is. He had no idea where Joe was that entire time. And they'll give the defuse to Joe. 9 and 4. 2 first bloods, a plant, and now the defuse as well.
And this would be a big win if you're Red, because last time you played this, you lost 6-5. You had to bounce back and win a CTF. Remember, the CTF were going to be on the same map as well, where they won 3-2. So even though you get that big blowout and Rise, suddenly favor in this series could be shifting to Red Reserve.
That was the next note I was going to kind of give you. Even us, you kind of forget now what happened in game 1 with the 250 to like 48. As Red, Joe is just commanding this map. Again, sprints through middle, another first blood.
He would have peeled Looney off.
And look, his teammates are able to cross to A with no one watching it from Rise. The last 2 players, Gunless and Methods, just twiddling their thumbs in ruins.
Well, as they twiddle their thumbs, the bomb will get planted by Josh.
This is GG.
And this should very surely be game. That is likely the dagger.
Oh, and, I thought he had it. He saw a shadow. Gunless needs to sprint across no man's land with 2 ARs ready to watch him. Good luck, pal.
Gunless with an opportunity to prove his worth to this team, so he can clutch what seems the unclutchable, but not able to do it. And Red Reserve, after getting blown out in map 1, it now seems a distant memory. A series in New Orleans that was very close, very back and forth. Now kicks off with a couple of blowouts.
Yeah, and that one was not close at all. 4 straight round wins there at the end for Red Reserve. As well, Gunless, honestly, with that emotion that he normally shows, could have either just won COD Champs or Lost an S&D on Arden Forest.
It is funny to me though how just distant that hard point seems, or not, maybe not the actual hard point, but like afterwards I was like, with that blowout, is this series a lot different for you? Now it's like, nope, we're right back where we started. I still think it's going 5 games.
We're good.